What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I wanted to do a teacher's shirt or something that I could wear on Fridays when going into the building, because I am still teaching virtually. I don't know about most people, but I just didn't trust it. And I have, one kid at one place and another kid at another school. So I was just thinking about my kids, and that's what a mother should do, put her kids first. So the shirt that I'm thinking about doing, I downloaded this the other day. I'm thinking of doing this shirt that says teachers can do virtually anything, and it has like a time clock, a mask, a computer, sanitizer, and then I think it's a globe. So I want to do that. So I went and bought a yellow shirt. Our school colors are blue and yellow, so I got the yellow. With the kit that I received, which like I said was on sale at Michael's for $10, I ended up with red, gold, silver, and black. So I think that I want to do the silver on this shirt. So let's jump into it. So what you're first going to want to do is measure it out on your phone how you want this. So I want this to be 11 in width, because I want it to basically fit across the chest, but I need to attach it, because otherwise it's printing out. So it's going to come out on the screen, and it's going to come out in print like that. When you do iron on, you want to make sure that you are turning the mirror on. You want to make sure that you're putting the glossy side down. So like I said, I think silver is best. If it had blue in it, I'd be like, oh cool, but as long as I got like a yellow or blue shirt, I think that's cool. Alright, so I will say this roll has tape on it. Okay, no biggie. On that side it doesn't. There we go. Just want to tear the tape off. Been working on so many projects lately, it's hard to keep up with everything. So when I took it off, it's just a sheet just like that. What we're going to want to do, and this is where I'm going to flip it down to show you guys. So what we want to do is, because on the mat it goes over to the 11, I want to show you guys. This is the shiny part. On the back is like a dull part. It's not shiny. It's not, like wacky as far as like wax on the front. So this is the part, the dull part is what you want to have up. And you just want to measure it from there over. And you want to make sure that you even it out. I like to add tape to it just so that it does not come up. Because I'd be devastated if it did end up coming up. So I'm just going to place a little bit of tape up there. And then I want to place just a piece of tape like right here. Okay, and then maybe like a small piece over in this corner. So this is ready to go. I have my mirror on already. I want to select my machine, and then it's gonna connect to the machine and ask me to load it, and it's gonna take forever. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, it's mirrored right there. It's ready to go. We need to go and set the material on the machine. On the machine, it needs to say custom. That way we can say that this is glitter iron on. That's what it is, glitter iron on. So now we're ready to load it. And so here I go. I'm going over to the machine to load it. And there it is loading, and now it's going to begin cutting. What do you need?
I mean, you can mute this part out.
You fast forward or what? Stop. Okay, so after 5 minutes of clearly printing and cutting, it is finally done and ready for me to weed it. So where'd that other piece of tape just go? I had, oh, it's still on the thing. So let's see here how long it is, so that I'm not using all of the paper. Okay. Sometimes if you hold it into the light, you will be able to see where it stopped at. Okay, so that's how much I used. Now I just want to gently peel it back and grab it. And then I'm going to use the weeding tool to get the rest. There we go. So, of course, I made myself a little handy dandy trash can. You're going to need one when crafting. Otherwise, it's like you're basically ready to, you'll be ready to throw it on the floor like I was in the beginning, like, oh, I'll pick it up later. So, like I say, you just gently want to pull it back, grabbing out all of the extras that's not needed. While I'm at it, I'm going to take this tag off of this shirt, and I'm just going to keep pulling until there is nothing else to pull. Okay, so this is probably the biggest shirt that I've made, and probably the biggest shirt I've made with words. So therefore you just want to pull everything that you can, and then I'm going to show you guys how this actually works. So as you can see here, we have a couple of things that need some weeding out. So I know for sure that the A needs it. I know for sure that the R needed it. You can see the lines, and you just want to take it and like scrape it. Only in places that you know needs it. So you can flip the page over to see what other spaces need it. It's really helpful. So like if you flip it over and you can see anything, okay, so then this little piece right here needs to come off. The middle of that needed to come off. And then the inside of this and the inside of that needed to be weeded. Virtually is already weeded. Let's see here. This needs to be weeded from the hand sanitizer. It's something inside of this keyboard for the computer, and in the computer itself. Okay, we want to leave the heart. Inside of the world you can clearly see that it needed something to be weeded right along with the outside of the globe right there. Alright, if we head over to the mask, we can see that this little piece and this little piece need to come off. And I'll move it this way so you guys can see now. So then we want to take this little piece. Looks like there's one right here. You can just pull them off. It's not going to pull anything else off. And then there's this one, and then there's that one. Okay, and then last part of the symbols is the alarm clock, which is just a tad bit tricky. Okay, here we go. So you want to start with the inside of this, and then it's another one over here. Looks like there's a piece right there and a piece right here. Like I said, I love my trash can. Otherwise, I'd be cleaning up a bunch of these little things that are being weeded out. Okay, let's see here. So then I just want to try to take this part and peel it up. And this is, like I said, the inside of the clock. And it didn't cut so good, so I'm just going to leave it as it is, because otherwise I'm going to end up, there we go, so forget it. Alright, so if we move up here, we know that the E has something that needs to be taken out. And then we know that the A does too. If we keep going, we know that there is something that needs to come out of that little hole. And then we have something in this one. So it's all about just looking on the front and the back as far as what needs to be taken out. And so we're down to the wire of the O. Okay. So as you can see here, teachers can do virtually anything. So now we're ready to iron it on. Alright, so we're going to just gently turn it over onto the shirt, and the shirt has been ironed. So let's see if this is exactly where I want it. And you know what? I'm just going to slide it over just a tad. Okay, there we go. So this is exactly where I want to put it. Teachers can do virtually anything. You're right. Teachers can. My favorite part about the shirt is the fact of the clock and the computer and the mask and the sanitizer. But I really do like the saying, and I really like, you know, like everything that's on it. So we just want to take the iron, and you know, like I said, I don't have a Cricut press. Do you have to have one? No. People choose to have one because it goes along with the Cricut, but an iron is an iron. Somehow, as long as this can stay on, you know, the shirt, as long as it can get on the shirt, that's all that really matters. So I just go around and round. Sometimes I just let the iron sit there so that it can, you know, go to the shirt. But I tend to make it even with heat. I want to make sure like everything in the corners are sticking. So especially like the letters that, you know, have to be pulled up from the corners. Are they, you know, stickable? So what you can do in the meantime, if you feel like, oh, you know, I've done it long enough, right? So you can gently just peel it back and see if it's, you know, sticking. Hey, it is. But what I like to do is, like I said, give it some extra heat. I really do like this shirt, so I don't want it to go. I don't want nothing to happen to it. So here we are, ironing and ironing and ironing. Alright, so here's our moment of truth. I'm going to set the camera up right here. Alright. So like I said, guys, here is the moment of truth where you just peel it back. If you see any, you know, like any vinyl not sticking, just take and lower it back down and just go back over it with the iron until it does. Like I said, just want to gently, see, like that part right there had just messed up because I peeled it back way too hard. So I just want to make sure that that piece is okay. I'm glad that you guys got to see that. So still just gently pulling back. Peeling really slow because I'm like really afraid that it's gonna come up because of like not enough heat. So just trying to take it really slow. There we go. The R up here was definitely not ready to come up, so I want to put a little bit of heat to that. Okay. I always feel like the tip of the iron is more hot than the iron itself. So I need to move it over just a tad bit. So now everything is good to go. We're on a roll with getting the shirt fully revealed. Alright, so here it is. Teachers can do virtually anything. So thanks guys for watching me make my lovely shirt. Definitely can't wait to wear it. Like I said, you guys, these are easy projects to do with your Cricut machine. Any questions, leave them down below. I definitely will answer them in the comments. Thanks for watching.